In this bizarre world, SpongeBob and Patrick accidentally summon their childhood shadow, the ink creature. With the ink creature's powers on the rise, can they turn the tide once again? The story starts here. The Goofy duo happily bounded over to Sandra's house to check out her latest crazy invention. Suddenly, her machine spun, revealing a colourful vortex. Sandy excitedly exclaimed, "You take it to another world." This lets her explore the universe and sneak pancakes. Seeing this cool invention, the Goofs eagerly spammed comments about mid-autumn surprises. Later, Sandy went off to get some parts, telling them not to mess around. As if those two could resist, SpongeBob immediately started wildly pressing buttons at the control panel, while Patrick sat down, without a care what could possibly go wrong. Let's witness together what kind of consequences this epic science experiment will ultimately unfold. Eventually, SpongeBob hit the switch, and the time machine whirred, opening a dazzling path. Drawn in, they wandered over. Sandy tried to stop them, but it was too late. They plunged into an entirely new world, an immense expanse of emptiness, suddenly coming to the realization that it was a fatal dream. SpongeBob darted around, but kept returning to the same spot like a never-ending online game. Just as they were panicking, suddenly the shoelace shimmered with life. Once the line came alive, everything touched gained life. SpongeBob quickly pulled out a magic pencil. He quickly sketched a fancy sports car, snagged it from Patrick. Then came pineapple houses, character houses, and rock houses. Upon discovering the secret of this space, Patrick's stomach growled pathetically. SpongeBob conjured a delicacy, but it tasted suspiciously like rubber. Suddenly, I missed the Krabby Patty King and friends, so who must? SpongeBob, but him right here. The ink creature suddenly reappeared like a ghost, yet they were blissfully ignorant of the impending doom. The ink creature latched onto Patrick's belly, and before they could react, it split into dozens of minions. At first, it was merely a ticklish sensation, but soon they were bitten fiercely, causing excruciating pain, utterly unbearable. SpongeBob rushed to create a faucet, thinking he could wash the ink creatures away, only to be shocked they grew even bigger. The ink creatures began wreaking havoc with their countless ink pens, and Duck Guy, for heaven's sake, just put that pen down. As they closed in, SpongeBob had a brilliant idea and quickly sketched a bunch of friends to attack the ink creatures. But their power was too weak and they were assimilated into the ink creatures. Now they were the main targets. Eventually, the duo was defeated. By the time SpongeBob noticed, Patrick was captured. The ink creatures tied Patrick up securely like a present. Subsequently, they forcibly shoved SpongeBob into a dark and gloomy dungeon. When SpongeBob crawled out, he found Patrick imprisoned in the ink creature's castle. SpongeBob quickly drew armor and transformed into a knight charging towards the castle. The ink creatures held Patrick like a weapon, crashing into them with a vengeance. They barely had a moment before more ink creatures were cloned inside the castle. Just at the moment of panic, Patrick was doing something incredibly reckless. "Don't worry, Patrick the klutz, buddy." Suddenly, the ink army surrounded them completely. Oh no, they were about to lose sight of their friends. In a crucial moment, SpongeBob had a light bulb moment and sketched a balloon soaring into the sky, though the ink people weren't going to just let that happen.